nothing like a good road walk in the morning. We've got 3 miles of walking on road until we get to the trailhead here in North Cascades National Park, which is turning out to be 1.5 miles into this road. One of the best road walks I've ever done. So if I was rating this road walk on Google, I'd probably give it 4.5 stars. Hold on, waterfall. I'm with John and Ben. Ben, you may recognize from last year's adventures on Thielsen. And we are in North Cascades National Park, which is the crown jewel, supposedly, of all of Washington's majestic beauty. I've wanted to come out here for a couple of years, so I'm glad to have finally made it. But we're looking at a day in the high teens mile-wise, potentially 8,000 to 10,000 feet of climbing. But it's gonna be a good day, I think, irregardless. Parking lot is down there where the road ends. We've come up this snow. It's a bit smushy, but not the worst snow I've ever gone up. My shirt is actually inside out because I put it on in the dark. So I feel like, is he exposing the tags of his shirt because that's a cool thing to do? No, that was a mistake made in the dark. I love the mountains of Washington State. So I'm excited to finally be here. I've looked at it for about 2 years, ever since Ben sent me the info on this loop, which is called the Magic S loop. This is a great introduction for the North Cascades. Just had a dispute over the appropriate route. You've got lots of options in the winter, and so we decided to cut across a little bit higher than perhaps the normal route goes, but I'm fine with whatever. I think it looks pretty cool. Sure, we had to rip our skins and ski down a little bit. That's fine. Beautiful day. I think a key feature of today will be taking things off, putting them back on, crampons, ski skins, going uphill, going downhill.
And that's Hurry Up, that's Spider Mountain. And that's Formidable. And you see the glacier coming off.
So we kind of go down to kind of that camp.
Yep.
And then
there's like a flat spot we can transition.
Yeah, and we go down kind of a ways.
Another transition here at the top of Cache Coal. I said that with confidence as if I knew the name before I stood on top of it. I did not. I had to ask. This is part of the Ptarmigan Traverse, but we're about to deviate from that and stay high and go over to some other place I don't know the name of. You don't need to know the name of the places you are to have a good time. That's just a bonus.
man. What a place.
Oh yeah.
Got Baker poking out.
Pass number 3 and my third view of the day. I guess we're looking at Spider Mountain. Every corner is a new surprise. We just did some extra credit down. What was the shot called again?
That was the Plan B couloir.
Plan B couloir. We got an extra 1,000 feet, and now we're at or near the top of Hurry Up Peak with this amazing view. It's like even better than a screensaver. Top of Hurry Up, but we're at the halfway mark according to these two. But now we're gonna ski down the escalation, which supposedly has a giant gaping hole we have to avoid.
That's what John says.
I mean, we'll see.
None of us have been here.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's called Hurry Up because you better hurry up and ski the escalation before it gets too hot and something bad
The
happens.
snow bridge over the gaping hole becomes too soft. I'll get you coming down, okay, Ben? That is the escalation, and we skied down it. Top part was unbelievably rad. Middle part was okay. The bottom part was shmooey, which is the word of the day. I just learned it.
Let's not have that be the word of the day. Hope we're not going to be skiing.
I feel like shmooey is going to be the word of the day. Maybe premature on that, but just watching these guys walk away, it looks pretty sloppy. We have to do a 1,000-foot climb here, a descent, and then another 1,000-foot climb, and then a descent to our car. But that run right there, the escalation, it just felt right. It felt like the place I should be. Another 1,000 feet of climbing up the schmoosh, and then down, and then another 1,000 feet of climbing over that pass, and then down, then walk the pavement, and we're at the car, probably with 20 miles and 10,000 feet of climbing under our belt, maybe. You can see where we traversed underneath the cliff in the morning up there. And then we skied down that saddle back there, and we came up here, and now everything's falling apart. The glue on both my skins have failed. I broke the ski walk mechanism on my boots. Here's the piece of my boot that popped off. Believe me when I tell you that it's a very important part of your skiing experience. Fortunately, that all happened here just before the last climb. But all I have to do is ski this last 1,500 feet, get to the road, and I will have completed the Magic S loop. I think it's called that because we go around Magic Mountain and ski down the S glacier, but something I've wanted to do for a while. Glad to finally get it done. And you know what? There was some smush, but for the most part, the skiing's been great, especially the top of the S glacier. So total mileage, I don't know, probably close to 20 with 9,000 to 10,000 feet of climbing. But what an amazing day in North Cascades National Park.